your brightness.
Okay, this is FiiO fucking up the game a bit. You have to excuse me for wiping the fingerprints off constantly. I have it out of its condom. This is the FiiO M11. And it's roughly the same size as like their old X7. But holy mother of God, is this thing bad? The wallpaper, yes. So, that is a default background. The anime girl with the IEMs is default. They made it for me. They're like, Zeos is going to review this. Let's put default waifus on it. It's their portable player, Android based. And unlike their other one that had the detachable amp module, this is permanent. And unlike all those other ones, this has 3 ports, just like your mom. Standard 3.5mm, which also doubles as a coaxial output. USB-C charge, 2.5mm. So you can take, what do I have that's 2.5mm? You can take SMOL, plug in SMOL, play SMOL, or the new modern 4.4 Pentacon, all in one. Every connectivity possibility. Every connectivity possibility. I feel like there's a jingle in there somewhere. Those are the planar P1s using the FiiO silver cable. We'll link the planar P1s from Tin Audio and this cable because, oof, the little bit of extra power you get from that, piping into those. Jesus Christ, it's tight. It's super tight. This is a magical thing. It's magical. Because, I mean, if I put it in the condom, yeah, it's much nicer to, like, protect it. But just the holding of it, like, can we look at the unit first? All right, can we look first? I'll give it a nice little wiping. Carbon fiber back. High-res audio, not stickers. That's in the carbon fiber. It's under this clear. Tells you the model, tells you this. This is a sticker that's all Chinese with an arrow pointing to the port. And I don't know what it is because FiiO sent me this. And that points there, and I'm like, I'm just leaving it on. So you get the headphone 3.5mm, you get the 2.5mm, you get these right next to it, 4.4 balanced. This side, this is where you could feed your 2 SD cards, 2 micro SD cards. Not 1, 2 micro SD cards. And this is indeed running 2 256 meg, or gig, my bad, 256 gig micro SD cards. I have yet to give it my 2 400 gig micro SD cards, which are currently in this, and we'll get to that in a second. So that's what's there. The top power button, just power. That's it. That's all it is. And on the side, you get play, pause, a volume wheel, and next track, last track. Volume wheel, not that bad. They've realized to move the... Can we look at the screen for a second? Honestly, what you're looking at is the screen, because I have my phone out, and the bezels on this are tighter than on my phone. It's such a... It's only 720p this way, but it's 1440 this way, and it's gorgeous. I've got the brightness down so the camera works best with it, but I've never stared at like a player screen before and been like, wow. I mean, maybe again this one, but this is the Pioneer. This is my benchmark Android-based player. This one has all my music on it. This one has 2 400 gig cards in it. This one's got balanced out, but not 4.4. We're going to compare and contrast. Put that down. Turn this on. So there's your home screen. It's basically Android. They allow third-party apps to be installed. You don't get a Play Store on this. So I've seen people run Telegram on it. I've seen people install things. You can go to their thing and get Spotify working on it. It connects to Wi-Fi. Here's your thing. We've got Bluetooth. We've got line output or SPDIF output or pre-output for the headphone jack. You could adjust the storage. You can go to USB from storage or USB DAC. High and low gain is right there. Filter settings in case you want to mess with all the real serious audio stuff. The balance. The wireless playback quality if you want to set LDAC as normal mode or LDAC quality priority. It'll take effect after I've changed it. Balance left and right if you want to use inline remotes on wires for 4-pin. Adjustable volume on line out, so you could actually make it a pre-out again. I don't understand that. You could turn on AirPlay. You can, let's see, I've got sharp roll-off filters, slow roll-off, sharp, super slow roll-off. Let's do that one now for a little while, even though I don't actually hear a difference. There's no forward, backwards, home keys. You gesture. Is it up? One of these, I think you go from there, yeah. Bottom up, switches between. I'm been using this forever, and I just forget which ones are which because I just basically open the music app and never leave. The music app, look how beautiful it is. Gapless playback, playthrough folders, access, auto access to, lock screen album art, replay gain I actually have off for reasons we'll get to. Database update, FiiO link, all these beautiful scan for music. You could set the theme. Put this back on. You look at the album art, you don't like the album art, touch it, boom, no lyrics found. You can see the wallpaper. We talk about, all right, so the screen is beautiful. The build is just stellar, although you're not supposed to touch this, which is why it's just constant fingerprints, constant and forever fingerprints. And I'm just going to keep rubbing it till it's perfect and beautiful again. Do not buy if you are Italian. We're going to do a little test now. We're going to, first of all, are you ready for this? I'm going to shut this unit off. I'm going to hit the power button. It's going to ask, do you want to shut this unit off? You ready? And go. It's off. It's off. That's off. That's from an on playing music to off. In like 1 second. Like legit. 1,000 milliseconds. Was that 100 milliseconds? Is that a second? I don't remember. Well, 1 second. No, thousandth of a second. 1,000 milliseconds. Yeah. Shut up. All right, we're going to have a race now. This unit's charged. I was just using it. This is my go-to Android-based device. And this is the new FiiO M11. You ready? You steady? Button press, button press. Look at that screen, it's so blue. Do, powered by Android. Loo. I have some apples, loo. I got some too. Loo. I have some apples, loo. And we're up. We're unlocked, we're reloaded, we're ready to go, we're ready to play music. We can go to the FiiO app. We go to local music. We can start browsing things. We can click buy the, hold that for a second. Here, you could pop up, buy the goddamn letter if you can get the fucking thing right. Are we up now here? All right, we're up. Go to the music app on this. Load the music app. And now we're playing. That's how much faster that one is than any. This was the fastest Android-based player I'd ever used. Other than the little M6 that FiiO makes, which is like the super stripped out murder balled version of Android. I mean, look at this thing. It's teeny tiny. I wouldn't consider this a full Android player ever. This is my shitkicker.com. Linked in the description for shitkicker.com. Home. The reason I liked this, it is legit full Pioneer, full Android, to the point of Play Store and everything. This is a little more locked down to be efficient. You do get a bunch of default apps. You get the clock, you get Explorer, you get Chrome, you can browse in it. It's got a Wi-Fi analyzer. You get the pop-ups, you get these. This does a couple other things, but just can we look at the screen alone? Just like the difference. Can I get a picture up? Probably not. But here, look at the oh, this feels so dated now. Oh God, this is gorgeous. Settings, Bluetooth, audio, bidirectional Bluetooth, You could Bluetooth your phone to this and use this as a jack amp from your phone, or you could Bluetooth out to a Bluetooth set of speakers like Edifier S3000 Pros. You can just, you know what? Leave the Arias alone. I'm not plugging those in. Let's plug in something amazing. I'm going to keep bringing up these costs until people realize that I'm not joking. I had one problem with this. Just one. Let's see. Let's go to Hi-Fi Guides form. Oh, wow. I didn't even search that. You just know to go to Hi-Fi Guides. Let's go to Hi-Fi Guides. See how that loads. I'm looking for speakers. Not self-powered. And I have a price range of between $300 and $700. I can get basically the Klipsch RP600Ms. Let's order those on Amazon. $550. Color ebony. Look how fast everything is. Now, it's been a while since I had a new phone, like a new Android phone. But I've had that, and that thing's pretty fucking fast. And I've had a couple other things. This thing is fast. Like fast. Like ridiculously fast. The fact that it shuts off in 1 second. I thought after I did updates and firmware and loaded 2 cards in it, any of that would slow down. No. It's about a 14-second turn on and a 1-second turn off. And here's the best part. Are you ready for the best part? Because this is the part that always bothered me. Should I do that? I would really fuck up the review, but here's what I want to do. Just know, I'll give you what I want to do in this review. And you guys can just imagine the fire. Okay, so battery's currently at 42% because I use this thing. If I'm playing music, all right, if I just shut off the Wi-Fi, if I shut off the Bluetooth, because I don't have anything hooked up, storage, high gain, it doesn't matter. Music's paused. If I do that, if I just sleep the player, this will sit here not draining any power for like 1,400 hours. I've tested this. Depending on what you leave on, if you leave Wi-Fi on, it sort of has to keep alive and know if there's updates. And if you shut off all the things that communicate outside of itself, you don't have to shut the unit off. Even though it's such a fast turn on, you can hit that button. It's not visibly on. There's no power LED. There's nothing. And come back tomorrow and hit that button, and it won't be at 42%. It'll be at 41%, at most 40%. It uses no power to sit there, running but not running. As long as you disable all the radios from it, and it's just, you put this down yesterday, but come back in a week, hit the button, it'll be that fast to turn on, and then you can continue playing music on it. That is Koan Pleno D levels of a fucking maze. Actually, better than that. Because the Koan, I have the sleep set way too much. It does drain the battery a bit faster than I'd like when you actually are using it. If you're using it on high gain, if you're powering arias with it, balanced, and you're rocking and rolling, gigawatts. I want that one. Hold on. Ugh. AC/DC still playing, and I think it's freaked out by it. If you're rocking and rolling with this thing at unbalanced, on high gain, at, let's see, where's my volume at? 80, 90? 90. If you're doing this sort of stuff, hold on, let me get Vivaldi playing. Oh. That's 110 out of 120 volume. Balanced output. You will drain the power. For the love of God, shut the screen off. Oh. By the way, Aria. Volume control is actually rather peppy. They finally fixed the speed at which the just lowers volume. Because it used to be click, 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 and like 60 of those would get the volume down. Now it's actually like 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's a whisper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 of those is now blaringly loud. Dead mouse. The only thing I find a little bit uncomfortable, I kind of wish the volume knob, the power button was on the side here. Because if you're holding it like a human would be holding it, where you've obviously got control over play, pause, volume, and track, this is where I kind of want the power button to initiate the screen so I can see what's going on. And I can't, I gotta figure out how I'm there. So now it's on. Oh, and by the way, you can just run this from the lock screen. The lock screen's actually amazing. Look, we've got, wait. Unlock it, get back into the full app, playlist. Let's go back. What is back? There we go. Down. I want to go to... Oh, God. Short music for short people. If you never heard the Short Music for Short People album, be careful. It's very 90s, and it's literally nothing but 30-second songs by like 100 different bands, including Blink-182. This player is fucking just... Here's the best part. Did I get to the best part? I don't think I got to the best. Did I get to the best? I got to the best part where you mute. No. The best part is it's $450. The other FiiO players, the X7, was $700. And this eats it. Eats it for clarity. The actual amplifier tech in there is so fucking up to date and modern. On the absolute hardest to drive headphones, on my Neumanns, you get sort of near the top. I've actually run at least one pair of headphones at maximum volume through balance. I forget which ones they were, but they exist. But it's such a clean fucking source. You could just, like, I don't know, does FiiO have another one coming out? Because it's going to be real goddamn hard to top this. The only hope FiiO has for me spending any more money beyond this is the THX module for the Q5. That's it. THX might somehow sound better than this. I don't know how that's even possible. This is a perfect player. I mean, it's thick boy. This is a fucking meaty player. It's like you're holding it. This is like, oh, I could just fizzly boodle-boo. This is fizzly boodle-boo. Oh, look at the little doo-doo-doo. Oh. It's like a kitten. It's like playing with a cute little kitten. You're like, doo-doo-doo. And this is like, I'm going to hold this like a man. I'm going to use this to light my cigar. And I'm going to beat someone's face in with it. And I love the fucking carbon fiber, but if you take it out of the case, it feels so much better in the hand than it does in the case. But I understand the case. Hold on, give me a second. Wipe the goddamn sin off the back of it. Comes with, by the way, and it is perfectly sized and shaped as long as you get those corners in there. There you go. Look how not pretty the carbon fiber is now. You can kind of tell it's in there. So you got a perfectly fitted case. Again, the volume button, just everything on the side exposed for the buttons, for the volume. And I love how they move the volume to the side because they know what you're going to do. They know you're going to do that. and then control it with your thumb. That whole big screen or top, it's gone. I bought one of these. I'll link to this connector. This is a 4.4 balanced adapter to go out to a full XLR, so you could use basically any headphones you have or any wires you have. I just happen to have the Ursine cables, which he's not dead, by the way. He was bedridden for a while, and he had a lot of problems with the website and employees, but he's not dead. So I have those cables, so my life is simple. But if you don't have simple life, I will link to this, which has the silver connectors and etc., etc., etc. This has been out for a while, and I've had it before it even came out, and I should have been the first person to jump on top of the review of this. And I've probably lost quite a bit of actual money because of that. People would have jumped into the Patreon, people would have clicked the link more to buy it. It doesn't matter. I wanted to spend time with it. I wanted to sit here and just touch it. I wanted to hit... Where's play all? Will it do it? Local music, play all? Look how fast the interface is. It's just... It boggles the mind. You just play from this screen. Glitch, 10 songs. Drink the Sea. Boom, boom, boom. Fast. Fast. Oh my god. 41% still, by the way. It's just, it's a machine. It's a goddamn machine. The brightness can... And I turn the brightness up and it's like... I'm pretty sure the GoPro's freaking the fuck out right now, but that is so bright and so clear and so clean. And it'll get nice and dim. You can use it in bed. Here's the thing. When I do a bad review, the Pleno V review probably came out before or after this, because that's how time works. If this is the point in time where that exists, everything happened before this or after this moment. Shower thoughts. I shit on something, I get real into it. But when something is great, either it's this great or it's like this great. It's like that holy shit FiiO. Link to red rags and the thing. Oh, I have a screen protector on here. Yeah, I put a screen protector on this because I was abusing it quite a bit. And this particular screen protector just didn't quite line up. There's a little bit of a mark there. But I use this thing so often, I just had to get a screen protector for it. And then I took it out of the case and I went, wow. Like this just feels aight. It's got that interesting shape, that bump. But the raw, like, actual player in your hand is almost worth the risk. Like, it's just like, oh. It's like when you sit on a leather couch wrapped in plastic and then you take it out and it's like, oh, God. Just, I want to touch carbon fiber and aluminum. Yeah, this player is probably the best player out right now. Period. Astle and Kern, all of them are great. None of them have this connectivity, I don't think. I'm sure there's some with 4.4. I'm sure they're $1,200. But none of them have a screen this big. I know that because I looked. And that battery feature, that battery keeper, like you just do that, sit this down, and by the way, the plan was I could do that, then literally like film outside tomorrow, come back and hit the button and watch it be 40% instead of 41. But I don't think it's worth me getting off the ball. Congratulations, FiiO. You've now set the bar. You did it. You did it. And because I was always like, I still have the X5 here, the original Android one, and I would take that out to turn on to show you a comparison, but we ain't got that kind of time. YouTube has a 10-hour limit. That thing's slow. This one's fast. That's why I chose that to compare against. That thing is slow. This thing is fucking... This is a monster. Are you ready? We'll shut it off again. We're done with this review. Do you want to shut this down? And 1/1000. Done. The fact that it shuts off in 1 second, turns on in 15, or you could just not do that at all and let it just sit there idling, as long as you got none of the radios on. Sold. Fucking sold. I wish you could support normal Android apps, but I understand why they're limiting it, because they're doing specific things to it to make it this fast, to make it run this efficiently. They don't want people choking it up with different keyboards. Another thing that I don't like, and I don't like it about any of these Android players, because none of them do it, is none of them have any haptic feedback. I would love if the player just vibrated a little bit when I hit next track, or when I'm typing on the keyboard. Going tick, 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 tick in my headphones is not the same as it just going... But again, they're worried about battery consumption. They're probably worried about a motor also spinning if you're dealing with a strictly audio-based unit. I love this thing. Everyone should love this thing. That wallpaper because of this thing. Will this thing end up in a yard sale? Probably not. Actually, Skedra, who does the Viking Weave Cables, the one who makes the headphone cables, is interested in it because he wants to use it as a tester. Because these are the cables he makes. So right now he's got to use a bunch of adapters to test if a cable works. He would just be able to go to test that. And that's a very, very nice idea. However, I don't want this thing getting all slutty and plugging in his holes. Don't plug my holes, baby. Baby, leave my holes alone. Anyway, I don't think I need to sell you on this thing. I think just turning it on, just that blue screen, that's enough to get you. It's just the entire unit is screen and awesome. So on that note, I'm leaving. We're done here. Download that wallpaper in the description. Do you need any other reason to no? There you go. If you want to support these videos and me being an asshole at what time is it? 1:22 a.m. Then feel free to join my Patreon, where yard sales will take place. Hello. Hello? Jersey Mike's. Yard sales will take place for other things that are not this, or that, or those, or those, or those, or these. And if you're $10 tier, you get into a private patronage chat where you get to talk to me, ask me questions directly, and if you want to know what I think about a product before I even film the review, I'll give you that answer. I'll help you one-on-one with any setup questions you have in the patronage chat for $10. I gotta charge for my time, because you're on my phone. When I'm on the bidet, you're on my phone. Just know that. If you want access to that, I'm gonna charge. Check out Hi-Fi Guides. There'll be a post for this player. If you have one, if you want to compare your notes with someone else who's got the player, that's the place to talk about it. Hi-Fi Guide, forum.hifiguides.com. Again, link to the comment. Anything else I got to talk about? Rocky Mountain. I'd probably set this up at one of the listening stations. $450? Look, $400. I remember a day when $400 was too much fucking money for anything. But you could use this as your DAC in your computer. On top of everything it does here. You could literally, this could just take over your entire audio life. You could go from your computer to your car to your desk to a goddamn coffee shop, and then back to your car, and then back to your desk, and then onto your bidet. Do you own a bidet? I reviewed several bidets. The Bio Bidet BB2000 is the best one. Linked in the description. I know, future Zeos. I know. But you got to get those bidets out there. People need to know. Anyway, this sounds great with everything, and nothing is a problem. And when everything is great, these reviews are boring. And I'm sorry for boring reviews. I'll try to get more shit products in that are shitty. Not that kind of shit. That's probably really good shit. Other type of shit. Either way, check it out every day. Every day is a new review. You know how long it takes for me to make every video, every day, a new review every day? A lot. So thank you for supporting the channel, either through Patreon or through PayPal things, or join me on Twitch and throw money at me and watch me dance like a monkey. Wednesdays and Sundays I Twitch stream. That's it. Again, these, I'm out.